Welcome to G Fun Facts Online, where we unpack the fascinating and sometimes frightening realities of our modern world. Today, we're stepping onto a battlefield you can't see, hear, or touch. A battlefield that exists right here, in the digital realm connecting us all. We're talking about cyber warfare. Forget bullets and bombs for a moment. The weapons here are lines of code, malicious software, and sophisticated hacks. This isn't science fiction. This is the new front line of global conflict. So, how did we get here? Traditionally, a nation's power was measured in tanks, ships, and planes. But today, a country's strength is also measured by its cyber capabilities. Cyber warfare is borderless. An attack can be launched from anywhere in the world, targeting anything from a power grid to a hospital, often with a veil of anonymity. This has completely changed the game. Smaller nations, or even non-state groups, can now challenge global superpowers in ways that were once unimaginable, creating a far more unpredictable world. Let's look inside the digital arsenal. What are these weapons? First, you have distributed denial of service, or DDoS attacks. Imagine 1,000 cars trying to get into a single-lane drive-through all at once. Nothing gets through. That's a DDoS attack. It floods a website or online service with so much traffic that it crashes. Between 2021 and 2022, DDoS attacks against Ukraine surged by over 500%, paralyzing government and media websites. Then there's malware and ransomware. Think of these as digital viruses or hostage situations. The infamous NotPetya and WannaCry attacks spread across the globe, locking up computers in hospitals, businesses, and government agencies, demanding payment to get them back. But perhaps the most alarming tactic is the attack on critical infrastructure. This is where the digital world causes very real, physical harm. In 2015, a cyber attack shut down a portion of Ukraine's power grid, plunging thousands into a cold, dark winter. It was the first time in history a hacker had turned off a nation's lights. And this isn't just about causing chaos. Cyber warfare is also a powerful tool for espionage and influence. States can steal sensitive government data, corporate secrets, or spread disinformation to manipulate public opinion and even interfere in elections. The conflict in Ukraine has become a living laboratory for modern warfare. Russia has launched wave after wave of cyber attacks, closely coordinated with its physical military operations. At the same time, we've seen the rise of so-called hacktivist groups, who act as cyber proxies for nations, giving them a layer of plausible deniability. They can carry out an attack, and the sponsoring state can just say, "It wasn't us." One of the biggest problems is attribution. How do you prove who was behind a cyber attack when the attackers can hide behind layers of code and servers across the world? Without a smoking gun, it's hard to respond, and the risk of miscalculation and escalation is dangerously high. The international community is trying to establish rules for cyberspace, a sort of digital Geneva Convention, but progress is slow. So what's next? The future of cyber warfare will likely be shaped by artificial intelligence. AI could be used to build stronger cyber defenses, but it could also create more sophisticated, autonomous cyber weapons, sparking a new kind of arms race. As our societies become more and more dependent on digital systems, our vulnerability grows. Building resilience is no longer just a technical issue for IT departments. It's a matter of national security. The digital frontline is here, and it's shaping the future of conflict right before our eyes. Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online. Join us next time as we explore another corner of our incredible world.